with a 310 horsepower V6 engine. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on Frontier.
Need big ideas to sell big brands? You need the on-brand agency.
From Matthew McConaughey, Carl Anthony Towns, Eric Church once again, and the Roots right there.
Right now at 11, a 2-month-old baby found dead in a home in Lancaster. What homicide detectives are telling us about the investigation.
How Long Beach Pride is responding to messages of hate. I'm Trace Leong with their reaction coming up on NBC4.
We had some wet weather earlier today. We're still looking at some light showers, especially there in Riverside County. We are tracking more wet weather as we head into the coming days. More coming up in your First Alert weather forecast.
This is NBC4 News at 11.
And we begin here at 11 with that tragedy at a home in Lancaster. I'm Jonathan Gonzalez.
I'm Kathy Vara. Tonight, some questions still lingering as homicide detectives investigate the death of a 2-month-old boy.
They say they got a call this morning about a baby who was not breathing. Our Camilla Rambaldi's been tracking the developments from Lancaster tonight.
Right now, information remains limited. The circumstances surrounding the baby's death have not been released. Let's go ahead and show you some video from earlier when LA County Sheriff's deputies were at the home this morning. The home is located off of Beach Avenue in Lancaster. According to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, at about 8:20 this morning, Lancaster deputies responded to a call of a child not breathing. LA County Fire Department paramedics also got there and pronounced the child dead. This afternoon, sheriff's deputies and detectives could be seen parked outside of the home. Again, we don't know what led up to the child's death. That remains unclear. Anyone with more information on this case is asked to call LASD's Homicide Bureau. We will continue to monitor the story and bring you updates as we get them. In Lancaster, Camilla Rambaldi, NBC4 News.
Tonight, the Lake Elsinore community held a candlelight vigil for 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. She was found dead in the trunk of an impounded Tesla owned by the singer David earlier this month. Rivas was reported missing back in April of last year. David's representative says he's now cooperating with the investigation. His tour has been canceled because of it, including his show at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles.
An update now on a story we have been watching for some time now. The man accused of killing a dog during a burglary in West Hollywood is now in custody. Authorities say they arrested Anmal Bhatia this evening along Wilshire and Elm. And this is video of the burglary on September 4th. Authorities say that he entered a home wearing a blue scarf and he killed the dog. It is unclear what charges he will face. And we move now to Long Beach in the search for vandals who spray painted hateful messages outside of Long Beach Pride headquarters.
Local leaders now standing together to condemn this act of hate. NBC4's Tracy Leong spoke to the Long Beach Pride vice president.
This utility box here in front of the Long Beach Pride building was vandalized on Saturday. It has since been painted over, and their members tell me they will not be intimidated by these messages of hate. For more than 40 years, Long Beach Pride has celebrated the LGBTQ+ community with a festival and parade that focuses on inclusion, diversity, and unity. On Saturday, vandals spray painted anti-LGBTQ+ language and messages of hate outside their headquarters on a utility box. Long Beach Police tells NBC4 this is being investigated as hate and bias motivated.
Our communities are under attack, and this is a very challenging times for the LGBTQ+ community at this point.
Long Beach Pride President Janae Lima says these types of attacks are disturbing, but it will not stop them from carrying out their mission, and they will continue fighting for equality and acceptance, which she believes is needed now more than ever.
We are not going to back down, right? We are going to resist. We believe that the love is always going to win, and we're going to stay strong. And we need all the support that we can get right now because we are just human beings.
LA County Supervisor Janice Hahn posting her support for Long Beach Pride on X, saying in part she's committed $2,500 to expand LB Pride's security camera system, going on to say, we will stand shoulder to shoulder with you to confront this hate. Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson also released a statement of support, saying in part, our city does not tolerate threats or attacks against our LGBTQ plus community, period.
It's very scary, it's difficult, but we're going to get through this together.
Long Beach Pride is in the process of looking through their security camera footage. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Long Beach Police. Reporting in Long Beach, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
Time for a check of our weather now as we look live outside of downtown LA. We have been tracking some scattered rain, though, around the region as we want to take a look here at this video out of the Coachella Valley this afternoon. Some rain to cap off the last official day of summer. Let's check in now with meteorologist Stephanie Olmo. Hey, Steph.
Yeah, not everyone saw the wet weather, just mainly Orange County, Riverside County, for example. You got in some of the showers. We have plenty of clouds across the area there and still lingering at this time. But right now we're checking out this live picture of Mount Wilson, where we are looking at some patches of clouds as we continue here tonight. We have a little bit of that marine layer, really nothing too widespread, just some areas of fog, especially areas along the coast overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Let's talk a little bit more about that wet weather. So we had a stream of moisture over into Orange County and again around the Inland Empire. We're still looking at some light showers, especially right around the Palm Springs area. It looks to be breaking up as we continue. So just a few isolated showers continuing at this time, but we zoom out. The reason for it, we have this area of low pressure that's just sitting nearby, sitting right near the coast, and it's helping to pull in some of that moisture as you see it right here. So especially places like San Diego, you're getting more of that wet weather activity, and you had some of it throughout the course of the day, more expected as we head into tomorrow. And in fact, as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday, we're looking at some scattered showers, maybe the possibility for a couple of thunderstorms across our area. We'll have more on that coming up here in just a bit. For now, back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie. And don't forget, you can always track the changes in our weather 24/7. All you have to do is download our free NBC LA app for customized weather alerts sent straight to your phone.
Charles James Kirk was heinously murdered by a radicalized, cold-blooded monster for speaking the truth that was in his heart. He was violently killed because he spoke for freedom and justice, for God and country, for reason and for common sense. Our greatest evangelist for American liberty became immortal.
Today was the massive memorial service for the late conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Tens of thousands of people packed an Arizona stadium to honor him, including President Trump.
The event was part commemoration, part call to action, a who's who of the MAGA faithful looking to galvanize a generation of conservatives, all in Kirk's name. And tonight, his killing setting off a series of new questions and concerns well beyond Arizona.
Some of them about the future of free speech in America. NBC's Garrett Haake brings us inside the memorial.
Tonight, President Trump closing out a day of prayer and politics at the Arizona memorial service for assassinated conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
None of us will ever forget Charlie Kirk, and neither now will history.
The president's speech following remarks by members of his cabinet and inner circle, including an emotional Vice President J.D. Vance, who was close to the 31-year-old Kirk.
I have talked more about Jesus Christ in the past 2 weeks than I have my entire time in public life. And that is an undeniable legacy of the great Charlie Kirk.
God bless all of you.
Kirk's widow, Erica, who will succeed her husband as CEO of Turning Point, the conservative youth organization he founded, speaking emotionally about her husband.
And I will miss him. I will miss him so much because our marriage and our family were beautiful. They still are.
Erica Kirk earlier saying she would not weigh in on whether the government should seek the death penalty for her husband's accused killer, telling the New York Times, quote, "I do not want that man's blood on my ledger." Earlier today, FBI Director Kash Patel posting a lengthy update on the investigation into alleged shooter Tyler Robinson, promising the FBI is, quote, meticulously investigating theories and questions about the case, including some internet-fueled conspiracy theories. While back in Glendale, tens of thousands of attendees packed State Farm Stadium, home of the NFL's Arizona Cardinals, many lining up overnight to secure seats amid extensive security measures.
Oh, this is amazing. We love Charlie so much and all the work that he did in this country.
We're coming here to appreciate him and appreciate what he spoke for.
And still ahead, we will continue our coverage of Kirk's memorial with the ongoing debate over free speech. The question swirls